Alright guys, hope you're all doing well today. The heater is about to kick in, so you may hear that. My apologies for that. It's now the 22nd. This is the week of Thanksgiving. Some good news, but then some bad news. And I want to get the bad news taken care of and out of the way. But if you haven't heard on the news by now, when this video goes out, but there was a incident in Waukesha, Wisconsin, which is about 25 minutes from where I live, 30 minutes from where I live. And I actually know the area pretty well because I worked in that area when I did some projects for college, when we were working on garages and condos and stuff like that. And I had family that lived in this area for a long time, so I know the area pretty well. For anyone who doesn't know, they had a Christmas parade or a holiday parade, and some person not in a right sense of mind decided to take a red SUV and plow through at high speeds into the parade, injured a bunch of people, killed some. I want to say the numbers as of right now are they killed 5 and injured 40 or more. What makes it even worse is that this was a parade and there were a lot of people filming. So you have a bunch of video footage floating around right now about this, and when they were all putting it into the news places, and the news places were showing it on TV, they didn't edit it at the time. Nothing was blurred. So when they put it all on TV, you could literally see people getting run over and flipped from the vehicle. And it was hard to watch. It was gut-wrenching and just sick. Now the stuff is edited, thank God, because I don't really think kids tomorrow need to see, I don't think they need to see that. For all those affected by it, I hope you guys are able to heal and spend the holidays together with friends and family. And for those who have lost loved ones during this event, there are places to get help and assistance. And I will actually leave that information in the description box below for helplines that I saw posted on the the news channels here in Wisconsin. But my thoughts and prayers go out to you guys. It just sucks because I wanted to start the video off showing you what I did this weekend, and then that just popped up on the news. So it was just really bad timing. But this weekend I worked on that big Lego map that I had, and I finished it. It's big, but there is one tiny little issue. So I actually have this leaned up right now against my bar area underneath my kitchen, or on the other side of my kitchen. This is actually like a really big size. It's like a movie poster size type thing. It's actually really cool. It's kind of thick for a frame, which is really handy, especially when you need to hang it up. It's still a little flimsy, if you could see from that. So I would definitely recommend having 2 people hang this. It's going to be hard enough doing it by myself, so I may just wait until this Friday and have hopefully one of my parents help me with that, because that is that's going to be tough. So the issue of it, and it's actually on the side of it, and I'll show you. This is the first Lego piece or set that I got that was short 2 pieces, and you can see them gray right there. I'll show you on the screen what the actual piece should look like in white. But luckily I have so many extra Legos that I could just go and grab a couple and put them in there. The only issue is that I didn't have any white ones. I had like 3 different shades of gray and black and brown and everything, but no white. So I'm gonna have to order some, and when I get them in the mail, I'll switch them out real quick and it'll be good as new. Yeah, I really like this one. I think it's a good conversation starter. It's very different. I don't know too many people that are probably gonna have a gigantic Lego map. So as it stands right now, my goal for last year was to finish 40 games by the end of the year. I'm at 37, so I got 3 more to go, and I have no idea which ones I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about maybe cracking into some easier PS1, PS2 games, some shorter ones. I don't really have any on the computer or PS4 that would be short. They're all kind of longer, RPG style. but I have some shorter ones on the PS1 I may be able to plow through. But I'm gonna do a review on all the 40 games that I played, as well as going into what my challenge for next year is gonna be. I don't want to say anything. I wanna give you my review on it now, but I'm not done yet, so I got to be fair with it, and I'll give that in the review at the end of the year. But I am gonna hit the hay, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hate it when I've been leaning on like one side or just like nonchalantly going like this, because then this will puff out. It makes me look like I'm Sabretooth from the X-Men. You gotta stop that. But anyway, it is now Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Just to give you a little update on the whole thing with Waukesha right now. Unfortunately, a 6th person has died. He was, I want to say he was like an 8-year-old. So my thoughts and prayers are with his family. And I want to say they've changed it to now over 60 people injured. I believe that's what the count is right now. They do have the guy in custody right now. They do have the guy in custody, but I don't want to give him any airtime, so I'm not going to mention anything about him because he does not deserve it. And I don't think I mentioned this in my last video, but this table is actually going to be going away. It was a cheap table that I bought for 25-30 bucks, and I just sanded down, repainted when I first moved in here. But my parents actually have a table that they're going to be giving me that they don't use anymore. That is a lot nicer than this one, and it's going to be a lot better to do a lot of projects on. So I'm going to be getting rid of this one, giving it to Goodwill, and that'll be going this Friday, and I won't have to worry about a joint in there not staying together because of how uneven the floor is. There's just enough curve in the floor to where the joint doesn't want to stay together. So there's 2 leaves that go with this one, but this table is going to be going to Goodwill. The chairs I'm going to be keeping just because the chairs are still really good. I mean, I bought them from IKEA. They're perfect chairs. So I'm going to be keeping the chairs, and I'm looking forward to getting the new table. Stopped over at my parents' place for Thanksgiving, and it is snowing. A little gloomy out for Thanksgiving, but I'll take the snow. While over at my parents' place, we decided to put together my mom's Steamboat Willie Lego set, and it actually went really well. It's 751 pieces, so it didn't take us too long to complete it. Alright, so I'm just about to do some laundry, and I'm watching the football game. Just watched Texas get their first win in quite a while, so they kind of deserve that one. Badgers are playing in a little bit. They're playing Minnesota. If they win that one, they have a chance at taking the title game for, I'm hoping, me personally, I'm hoping it's against Ohio State. I like Ohio State more than Michigan, so I would like to see Wisconsin versus Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. But yeah, apart from the laundry and all the college football today, my parents came over and we got the new table. There's a little change of plan with the chairs. They're really good quality still, but they would do better in someone else's home. Just because the chairs that I got with this table match with the table and the flooring and everything else in my condo a lot more. So I want to give these chairs a good home, so I'm just going to be selling them outright. Luckily, they have hardly been used, and they're still in really good quality, and they're from IKEA, so they're built really well. So I'm going to get rid of those, and the table is actually serving its purpose already. I got to go pick up one more chair at their place, but this actually works out because then I can have my, or at least for now it works out, because I can have my tripod for my camera set up, and I can work on another Lego set that I want to put out. Alright, so I'm a little bummed now. They made it seem like the Ohio State and Michigan game was today. They hyped up the crap out of it. I mean, that's all they talked about for the first 2 hours of the college pregame stuff, and then they hyped up the Wisconsin-Minnesota game. Obviously, they're talking about the 2 games that could lead to who could be in the Big Ten championship game. That's all they talked about for like 2-3 hours. And come to find out, those games aren't until tomorrow. Yeah, but all the other games today I've been watching have been really good. I got my Christmas lights up and going. Got some more over here that I'm setting up in this area. But yeah, most of my Christmas stuff is up. I only have a few knickknacks to put up. And this weekend, maybe tomorrow even, I want to take a ride over to Michael's and get a cover for the table. And then the stuff on the table will be done. So I'm looking forward to that. As for dinner tonight, I'm thinking about just having some leftovers. I come from a family where we'll cook like we're a family of 8, but we're a family of 3, so we have a crap ton of leftovers, and that's fine. That gives me enough food for like the next week. So I'm gonna have some leftovers tonight, and think about what game I want to end my challenge with. I am 1 game away. I played a couple PS2 games or PS1 games that were a little shorter, but they were easy enough to complete. So I completed those 2 games, and I have 1 game left. I'm thinking about what I want to play now, and then that'll wrap up my 40 game challenge. And I can say right now that the 40 game challenge will be met, and I'm kind of excited about that because some of the games were a little long. Some of them were really short, and I was able to do this with having to take basically a 2 to 3 month hiatus with gaming because of work at one point. Then it also gives me some time to plan out what I want to say about the new challenge, because I already have it figured out. Unfortunately, something happened, but I'll get into that in a much later video. Today's the 26th? Yeah, Friday the 26th. Yesterday's the 25th. Thanksgiving. So December starts next Wednesday, I want to say. I think it's next Wednesday. I have 3 advent calendars that we're going to be doing this year. Unfortunately, no Pokemon cards. Those they're just starting to make a bounce back right now, but they're still kind of expensive to get into that. To get 24 packs, it's not exactly cheap. You might as well just get a booster box at that point. But I have 3 that we're going to be doing. I don't want to show you until we start them, so looking forward to those. But that is going to do it for this video. I'm going to go eat, and I will talk to you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and share the video. The more the merrier. I will see you guys next time. Take care and peace out.